Grab the controller, sit your ass in the sofa. It's game time, baby! Crying Gamer! What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Crying Gamer, in the building, baby. And if you don't know, now you know. Today is the review for Little Nightmares. And this beautiful package that I have here, it's actually pretty disturbing, though. There's like a little girl locked in like a prison right there. So there ain't nothing really beautiful about it, but the package is kind of nice. Anyway, this game, I've been waiting for it, and that's why I picked it up. So let's get right on to the review. Let me put this over there. Usually I throw it, but we're not going to throw it. I want to keep that nice. Little Nightmares pretty much is a puzzle game, a 2D side-scrolling puzzle game, puzzle-solving game. It's an indie game, but it's much more than an indie game. They put a lot of time, a lot of effort into getting this game to look the way it looks. So let's get right on into the graphics. The graphics in Little Nightmares, top notch. Hats off. They did a very good job with the graphics, the contrast, the colors, the brightness, the darkness that's used to set the atmosphere. It gives you an uneasy, grim feeling, all while looking beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of art, almost like a Tim Burton type of movie. If you've seen his movies, that type of style. The atmosphere of the game goes hand in hand with the graphics. The atmosphere is just, you don't want to be there, but you want to stay for the ride almost. It's scary. It's a very uncomfortable feeling while moving through this piece of art. That's what I'm going to call it. This game is art, man. Art in motion. The sound. Moving on to the sound is beautiful. Everything has a purpose. Nothing's overdone. You hear the creaking of the floor, you hear water dripping, you hear when she's on carpet, you hear going upstairs when she's crouching, a little bit of sound. You hear the gluttonous nature of people eating. We're going to get into that later. But the atmosphere is perfect. This is well realized horror goodness. What else? Where are we at? The gameplay. So moving on to the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty much what it is. It's a puzzle solving game. You jump, you crouch, you run, you slide, you hide, and you use your mind to figure out certain puzzles, and you move on. That's pretty much what the gameplay is, and the gameplay is phenomenal. They nailed it. Every facet, they nailed it. Perfect. Moving on to a synopsis of what the story is about. I'm not going to ruin anything for you guys. But first of all, this game is about a little girl named Six. She's appears to be kidnapped or being kept in a holding cell. There's other girls in holding cells on this place, on this ship. While moving through the game, there's a lot of obese individuals in the game, eating just copious amounts of meat, and they will eat anything, including the little girl. Anything that is meat, they are going to eat it. And I believe it's symbolic. The meat, I don't believe they could have put the children on the plate, but I really think that's what all the red meat signified. It was actually children, but I think it would have been too much for them to actually put little kids there on their plate. But in some instances, when you get caught, they will grab you and they will eat you, just like they would do the red meat. So there's people coming into the ship almost as if they're invited, and they can indulge in their darkest fantasies. So that coincides also with a lot of the girls that are being kidnapped, and they are being fattened up, I guess, for the meal. And you have to escape this terrible place. Terrible place. But there's also some catches to, I'm not going to ruin anything. Her mother, which people think is her mother, which I also think is her mother, is also on the ship. You would have to face her as well. I'm going to leave that out so you can experience that yourself. There's a few boss fights in the game. Very well done and to the point. This game overall, I'm going to cut this short because the game is short. And this game is worth picking up to add to your library. I'm telling you, if you like puzzle games, if you like games that look really good, but you must be warned, it is a very short ride. I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours. Playing straight through, you could probably finish this game in 2 to 3 hours. But sometimes you need games like this. You don't want to sit there for 60, 70, 90, 100 hours on every single game, or you won't get to games. So games like this, they have their place. So it's a short thrill ride which you will enjoy. if you like horror, if you like puzzle solving. Definitely. And also, I really wish they would bring DLC to this game. I really think we need to support this game so they can do a DLC and further the story. Plans are rumored in the works that they are coming out with a prequel, a comic book prequel to explain to us what happened prior while she's here. And I can't wait for that because I really want to know the story more in depth of the story. I already have it in my mind, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to ruin it for the people that's going to play it. But if you believe, please believe me. Go pick this game up, Little Nightmares. You will enjoy it, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Sit there with your significant other or whoever and just, you know, play through the game and solve the puzzles together as well. The puzzles are not that serious. They're not that brain-stakingly hard where you're going to be sweating blood. But everything is just done just right to keep the fun factor high. And the atmosphere keeps the scare factor high as well. There's a couple times where I jumped a little bit. You know, they got me with some shots with the music. Music is phenomenal as well. It comes with a soundtrack in the limited edition. I'm not going to be playing this soundtrack. I don't know anybody that wants to play this soundtrack, you know, during the course of your day. But the soundtrack is very spooky. It's crazy. So this game gets the Crying Gamer's stamp of approval. Definitely. I give this game 10 out of 10 for an indie title. Definitely a 10 out of 10. You will enjoy this game. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Be sure to hit the notification button so you can be notified of all videos. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.